Welcome back, friends. Let's do the next part of our series, the mitten applique.
I'm using the colors Holly and Rose. We'll begin with Holly, and my pattern tells me to make a chain of 11 to start. And then I'm going to double crochet in the third chain from the hook and in each remaining chain. So let's do that now. First, start with a chain of 11. And double crochet into the third chain and double crochet across. Okay, so I worked a double crochet in each of those chains. These first two chains that we skipped are going to count as a double crochet as well. So we should have 10 double crochets here. And now for row 2, I'll just chain up 2. That also counts as a double crochet. Turn my work. And now here into this next double crochet, I want a front post double crochet. So yarn over, insert from front to back. I'm going to just put my hook around the post of that stitch like that and work that double crochet around the post. And now in the next stitch, we're going to work a back post double crochet. So yarn over again, and this time I'm coming in from back to front around the post of the stitch and double crochet. And now front post double crochet around the next post and back post double crochet around the next post. And we'll just finish that sequence of front post, back post all the way across. Okay, now when I get to the last double crochet, I'll just work a double crochet in the top of that double crochet, which was the beginning chain 2 from the previous row. Okay, so now we'll work on row 3, chain up 2, which counts as your first stitch. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. So we're going to begin with a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet. So just the same as we did in the previous row, front post and back post. And then you'll just repeat that all the way across until you get to the very last stitch, and then we'll just put a double crochet in that last double crochet. And work a double crochet into the last double crochet. And I'm not going to complete this double crochet. I'm just going to go to right here where I have 2 loops on my hook, which is like the final yarn over. And I'm going to drop the holly color, and I am going to join the next color, rose. So just pop that on your hook and pull that through so you can start the next row with the next color. And now I'm going to work a chain of 1, turn my work, and then I'm just going to single crochet into each of these stitches across. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 single crochets.
And now you'll work 6 more rows, rows 5 through 10, even in single crochet, and I'll meet you back here.
And now we're going to do some decreasing in row 11. So I'm going to go chain 1, turn my work, and then I'm going to make a single crochet 2 together. So insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then insert into that next single crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through all those loops to combine those 2 single crochets and work a decrease. And then we're just going to single crochet across until we get to the last 2 single crochets, And then we're going to do that same thing. We are going to work a single crochet 2 together in the last 2 single crochets, and that will give us a total of 8 at the end of row 11. Okay, now for the next 2 rows, we're just going to repeat this. We're going to decrease at the beginning and the end of the row for 2 more rows, and then we should have 4 single crochets at the end. Okay, so at the end of row 13, we have 4 single crochets, and I'm just going to fasten off here and work a little border around. So with the same color, we're just going to join with a standing single crochet. So remember, that's the start with a slip knot on your hook. And I'm going to begin right here at this area where the 2 colors join, and just make a standing single crochet there. And then I'm going to evenly space single crochet stitches along this side edge into the row ends. And you're going to want to work approximately 1 single crochet in each row end. And then as you reach the top where the arc is, where you have those 4 single crochets, you're just going to add 1 single crochet in each one of those 4. So 1 across each of these 4, and then we'll just repeat that same thing, working single crochets down this side edge, and then we're going to end right here, and that just puts a nice little border around the mitten. So let's do that now, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, now we're going to work on the thumb. I have a chain of 7 here, and I'm just going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then in the next 4 chain. So we're going to work in the back bumps like we have been doing, because we want to work along the opposite edge. So that's single crochet in the second chain from hook, and now we're going to do 4 more. So that's 1, and now at the last chain, I'm going to work 3 single crochets into that last chain. So 1, 2, and 3, all in that same chain. And then you're just going to rotate and work a single crochet in each chain along the beginning chain edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're just going to work the second row. So chain 1 and turn, and then I'll work 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 single crochet. So 1, 2, okay, and now in these 3 single crochets around the turn, we have to increase. So we'll place 2 single crochets in each of the next 3 single crochets. So 2, 2, and 2. So that's 1, 2 in the same single crochet. And then we're going to do that 2 more times, and then just single crochet in each remaining single crochet, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, and that is the end of row 2 of the thumb. So we're just going to fasten off here, and now I'm going to attach the thumb to the mitten. So leave a bit of a long tail, because we're going to use that tail to sew it onto the mitten. So I'm just going to weave in this beginning tail, and then I'm going to take this to where this is the right side of my work, because these single crochets are facing up. So what I'll do is just sew this thumb to the back like this. So the front of the mitten overlaps the thumb a little bit, and it's kind of on an angle. So sew that on and I'll meet you back here. Okay, let's just put a few finishing touches on our little mitten here. It looks so cute as it is, but I'm gonna add some sort of zigzag striping here. So with my holly color, I'm just gonna take that on my tapestry needle and insert from the back to the front. I'm gonna start right about here so we can make a few stripes. And now I'm going to go on a bit of a diagonal here. Okay, now we're going to come back in. We're going to go over a bit so we can make this strand on a diagonal. So we're going to come in to the front and then go back in where that last strand came out. Just like that. And now we'll repeat that all the way across. So I'm just going to bring my needle up from the back. Now I want it to go this way, so I'll insert back down here. And now I want a strand to go this way, so I'm going to come in around here. And then back again through the top to make the little peak. Okay, and then we'll just repeat that all the way across, and then I can work over this way and this way across. And you're gonna have a lot of strands on the back, but again, that's fine because that will be sewn onto your sweater and you won't see those. And here's how our little mitten looks when it's all completed and sewn onto the sweater. And meet me back here for the next applique.